biggest hater in your life is not your mom, systemic oppression, men, it's gonna be another black woman.
Simone Bile is the most decorated gymnast of all time, and she's won God pushing boundaries after boundaries, and all people choose to focus on is how her hair looks. And the fact that most of his hate is actually coming from people that look exactly like her is the most devastating part. That why don't you love yourself? Unfortunately, this is not something that is new. This is something that's been happening even way before her wedding.
Simone Biles recently got married, as you see in these beautiful wedding pictures, but what's bothered me are some of the comments I've seen about the way she chose to wear her hair. Some people are suggesting she should have worn a lace front for this special occasion or slicked her edges down with some got-to-be glue. And it's just really sad to me that some of these girls can't see that their opinions about black hair are rooted in anti-blackness and Eurocentric standards of beauty. Simone is wearing her natural texture, the same texture many of us have as black women. And no, we don't need to cover up our natural hair with lace fronts or slick our edges down with a pound of gel to look beautiful. Simone Biles has long money and she could have worn her hair any way she wanted to, and she chose this. If wearing lace fronts is what makes you feel beautiful, then by all means go for it. But don't impose those beauty standards on another black woman.
So this criticism has been ongoing for a very long time. So she puts up this video to explain herself, something that nobody should ever have to do, by the way. But she does it anyway, and she says,
"Don't come for me about my hair. It was done, but the bus had no AC, and it was like 9,000 degrees.
This girl is out here flipping and defying gravity, and you and I can't even sit upright, but you have the audacity to talk about her hair. And let me also just remind you, not everybody has the same hair length all throughout their head, okay? They call them baby hairs for a reason. They are not the same as your hair. And also, some of us actually have shorter hair back here, and that may be for different kinds of reason. Maybe we're just lazy, we just pluck it and just don't take care of our hair the way it's supposed to. Regardless, that's none of your business. This girl is doing what most people could never even dream of doing. Why is that a problem? Maybe people have just gotten so used to gels and wigs so much so that they don't know what natural hair does in its natural state. Or maybe you choose to just not care. The problem with this kind of statements is that it signals to everybody else that we don't actually like ourselves. If we can talk to each other like that, then it means they can talk to us however they want. So here are a few reactions from a few creators I thought I should share, but all in all, I hope going forward we do better.
Black woman, if the biggest hater in your life is not your mom, systemic oppression, men, it's gonna be another black woman. I am so anyone talking about Simone Biles' hair, she is an Olympic gymnast. Stop. She is the greatest athlete of all time. You are on your couch. Why are we talking about her hair? It's like a level of misogynoir that no matter what you are doing, you have to look good doing it, especially as a black woman. I cannot believe that she could reach the epitome of being the best at her craft, not even her craft, at being an athlete. And we are still sitting here focused on her hair. I remember when someone in my family very close to me was like, I don't know, when I was like Gabby Douglas, like even though she's an Olympian, she needs to still do her hair. Meanwhile, braids hadn't been touched for 6+ weeks. Let's find something else to talk about very quickly.
And I really don't feel like her hair looking a mess is really the problem. I feel like her hair type looking a mess is really the problem. Because if it was really about hair in general, you would have had the same comment about almost everybody on the team. This girl is literally flying in the air. How do you not expect her hair to stick out?
This is me before flirting. This is me. Oh God. This is me after my flirting. This is me before my flirting. This is me after my flirting. Oh my gosh. This is me before my flirting.
So unless your hair is slicked back with some gel like hers appears to be, it will stick out.
This is me after my flirting.
The problem is we keep equating looking put together with being the closest to whiteness. If this girl ever walked out with an afro, that's when you actually hear people talk. Just imagine what it would be like if she actually walked out an afro when we already have this kind of comments from her hair sticking out just a little bit. This whole situation kind of reminds me how Michelle Obama could talk about how she couldn't wear braids or any other African hairstyles in the White House because conversations about her hair always dominated and seemed to overshadow whatever she was doing or talking about at the time.
The former First Lady, Michelle Obama, revealing that she considered wearing her natural hair and braids during her time at the White House, but decided that Americans weren't ready for her natural black hair. Listen to the former First Lady.
As black women, we deal with it. The whole thing about, do you show up with your natural hair? You know, braids, y'all. You know, but you know, as First Lady, I did not wear braids. Being the first black. Yeah. I just, we gotta ease up on the people. It's just like, because I thought about it. I was like, it would be easier. Nope, they're not ready.
And the former First Lady says that she kept her hair straight so her husband's administration could focus on other issues and not her hair. The Obamas were very cognizant of how much attention was paid to how they looked and how they acted because they were black.
And we still keep doing the same thing to Simone over and over again.
Yo, they going crazy over there.
Oh my God, Simone Biles.
Where? Oh, the goat. Yeah. Oh my God.
What's the problem?
The hair, bro. Oh my God, I gotta mention it.
You really don't.
Simone. Huh? Simone, the hair. What's going on? I can't hear you. What are you saying? Your hair, bro. What's going? What? Simone. Your hair. Hair. Oh, sorry. It gets caught in there sometimes. Your hair, right? You're gonna have to speak up, hun. Can't hear you. You know. On the go. Do a cartwheel. Just kidding. I know you can't. Did you tell her I couldn't do a cartwheel?
No.
Who told her I couldn't do a cartwheel?
Simone to me is one of the most feminine athletes out there. You can tell from how she talks and how she just carries herself.
This is my pre-Olympic prep, nails, hair, lashes, and a wax. I'm doing a refresh of my tape-ins.
Now, another athlete that's also received disrespectful comment lately has been Kennedy Carter. And most of these comments and memes that have been made about her are actually just because of her facial features, her African facial features. She's not actually ugly at all, as you can see.
Black people will literally complain about white people talking bad about black features and saying that we look like monkeys, but then y'all will proceed to spew the same anti-black hate rhetoric towards your own people. Because it is the way that Kennedy Carter has very black features. She has a bigger nose, she has bigger lips, and y'all literally look at this girl and y'all say that she looked like a caveman. Y'all have literally created a trending sound on TikTok that y'all use to basically slander her name and make fun of her looks. And she's not the only person that y'all have done this to. Y'all did the same thing to Francesca Rivers when she was playing Juliet and proceeded to say that she looks like a man. And y'all did the same thing to Michelle Obama by saying that she looks like a monkey and that she looks like a man. And I'm not saying that other people of other races don't say these exact things, but if I'm being real, the main demographic saying these things about their own people is black people. Y'all complain about racism. Y'all complain about colorism. Y'all complain about all of these things affecting black people and then proceeded to do it to your own kind. Like, sweetheart, the call is coming from within the house.
I've kind of just learned that I'm gonna be me regardless. I finally got to a spot where somebody embraces me and allows me to be me. So I'm just gonna keep being unapologetic and try to be the best version of myself that I can be. What I learned is that I can be stronger on my mentals though. Tune out the outside noise and just stay locked in on my craft, my game, and what I'm here to do.
I just wanted to shout out the very great Simone Biles for becoming the most decorated U.S. gymnast in Olympic history. But she's still having to respond to people talking about her hair and her work ethic. I wish a bleach blonde, bad built bush body would say something about Simone Biles. She can flip and twist and fly. Meanwhile, you can't sit down, you can't do a sit up, you can't do a crunch, you can't do a burpee, you can't do a plank, you can't do a damn thing but sit on the internet and talk about somebody's hair. She ain't worried about her hair. The girl is flying through the air like a black angel, and y'all worried about her kitchen. I just don't understand the amount of people who deserve your vitriol and criticism, and you wish to criticize this young lady who has made history before the age of 30? My Lord. I wish I could stand on my toes or do a cartwheel or a flip, or hell, flip some houses so I can make some money. The girl can retire when she wants to, and you talk about her hair. Damn her hair. The girl can glide and fly like an eagle. She might as well be the first black woman Captain America. Anyway, congratulations, Simone. This is amazing, and we are proud of you. And don't you let no can't jump, worth a damn, ain't got no balance, or talent ass folks on the internet discourage you. You got hella gold medals. The only thing they got gold is teeth. Oh, broke back, knick-knack, paddywhack ass folk.
But at the end of the day, it is crazy that I am in the conversation of greatest of all athletes, because I just still think I'm Simone Biles from Spring, Texas that loves to flip. 3 years ago, I never thought I'd step foot on a gymnastics floor again just because of everything that had happened. But with the help of Cecile and Laurent, I got back in the gym and worked really hard mentally and physically. Even this morning at 7 a.m., I saw my therapist.